Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first live broadcast for the Worldwide Stock Car Association. I'm Scuderia, and we are here at the Auto Club Speedway for the preseason event. I have no idea why the stream is running in 480p. YouTube is being YouTube, I guess. I have it set to 1080, and it's running in like 480p. So I don't know what it's doing. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Yeah. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Like I said, YouTube being YouTube, I guess. We're down here on the grid. Currently sitting in the free cam mode. Qualifying is over. The jail boxes are still everywhere because I have no idea why. We've got 13 cars right now, unless the cap was 10. I guess we're restarting the server. We're going to cut away, and we will be back momentarily. Well, welcome back, everybody, to Fontana, California. Jail boxes are being gotten rid of, I guess. The nukes did not fix them. The government will have to invest in that technology, I guess. Anyways, here we are, Fontana, California. The Speedway in Fontana, California, rather. The Auto Club Speedway, 2-mile racetrack for the Preseason Thunder event. I'm going to go ahead and put the starting lineup on the bottom of the screen. You're going to see it scroll past you. Thank me later for changing the font. Once again, don't know why it's in 480p. I'm working on fixing that. I may have to kill the stream for a moment to do so. I might as well do that because it looks like it's still running and such. So what we're going to do, going to go ahead and kill the stream for a moment. If they decide to start going, as we are in the middle of me doing this, then I will just suck it up and run it in 480p, and I'll fix it before Phoenix, which is the first race of the season. So, yeah, that's about it. And let me just switch to a more professional camera here. Boom. Okay. So, yeah, let me do that. Go ahead, kill the stream, fix the quality, and then we should be all good. Unless YouTube wants to run it in 1080, which is why I'm going to go ahead and go into my external viewer now. The regular YouTube and not camera here. But is it in 1080? Oh, it is in 1080. Okay, yeah, on my end it's in 480. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So I will not have to kill anything. Don't know why I have the race stage open. Oh, you want to commentate with me, don't you? Yeah, I saw that. You'll hear that in about 30 seconds, probably. Okay, I don't need the quality order anymore. Why is Roblox in? There we go. Okay, so, yeah, here we are at Fontana. We're getting things sorted at the moment. Make sure that's still rolling upon the bottom of the screen. It is. Everything is all good at the moment. So we are here in Fontana. This is not a points-paying event. This is, like I said, a preseason event. 250 Robux on the line for competitors tonight at this very detailed Auto Club Speedway. Unfortunate that it doesn't exist anymore. We are waiting, I'm assuming, on Cheese, the league owner, who will be back soon. So we take a look over the speedway here. I'm going to go ahead and pan you over to the schedule tab, where we will overlook the season schedule. I still have the audio turned down a lot from the iRacing streams. So here we are, the season schedule, not including the special events. They rolling? Oh, well, that's good. Anyways, so because of what just happened, I'm going to keep you right here. So the first race will be Phoenix, 70 miles, and then we'll be at Cleveland, some airport in Cleveland. I didn't get the airport name. Then we'll be Charlotte for the quote-unquote Coke 600. Not the longest race of the season. The longest races come at Michigan and Auto Club in the Chase. And then we go to New Hampshire, Martinsville for a pair of short tracks, and then Michigan and Nashville for a long and short, and then a really long and a really short between Auto Club and Five Flags in the Chase, and we will conclude in Las Vegas. Sorry, I got distracted by the whatever's going on up here. Anyways, going to pan back now once I get the free cam back in place because we were all reset. Turn up the free cam speed here. Get it in place. This is the first broadcast I've done in months, so I apologize if things are a little slow tonight. Got to get back in a rhythm. Bring it back to the track. If OBS wants to comply. If OBS wants to comply. Hello, OBS, would you like to comply? I guess you don't want to comply. What is it doing? Seriously, what is it doing? Are you able to see the... What is it doing? I don't get it. Yeah, technical difficulties here. Can you see the screen? I cannot see it on my end. Are you able to see? Do I only get an hour? Don't tell me I only get an hour. Oh my god, I hate Roblox. There we go, the screen wants to comply now. I don't get why it's on the studio display and not the main. Why? And why is that halfway off the screen? I apologize, guys. This has been a whole mess. I don't get why OBS is being, well, to plain and simple say, dog shit. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, that's interesting. No, I don't want the full screen projector. Let me go into OBS settings here and make sure I didn't turn anything on that's funky. Finally. What is it doing? Oh my god. Wow. I'm about to switch to Streamlabs. This sucks. As the pace car is now getting rolling, I'm going to hope you guys can see this because I am having issues on my end. We're going to get going here because, yeah, it's time to get going. So the starting lineup is still rolling upon the bottom of your screen. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. You've probably seen it by now. Yeah, it's frozen on my end. I don't know what it's doing. I'm going to have to probably go back out of OBS. But I don't want to kill the stream. That would be really, really bad. I'm going to assume you can see what I'm seeing. Let me know if you see cars moving, because I certainly can't see anything on the OBS end of stuff. Yes, I know the scroll bar was over because OBS is currently crashing out. Probably because YouTube is whining and complaining about something internally. Anyways, we're going to be going green this time. Go ahead and watch Sandy, who's on pole. Cool Sandy, 1099, going to lead us to green here from Auto Club. Coming down to the restart zone for the first restart of the season. Green flag as they're already crashing. And they're already right behind us. The 31's upside down almost. They're all in the air. The 31. Oh, the 20's upside down. This is bad. This is really bad. This is really, really bad. They're all blowing over. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, there's a view names button. Okay. Alright, so the 20 of Raja went upside down. What a start to this race. Yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, welcome to the Worldwide Stock Car Association. Clearly we forgot how to drive over the off season. I'm going to still try to fix... Okay, green this time, so I will not be fixing OBS. I don't want to close out of OBS because I don't want... I don't want it to kill the stream. That would be really bad. And apparently I only get an hour because YouTube hates me. So, yeah, that's good. And we're back to green as I have a sip of water. Cool Santy is going to lead them back to the green. Leo in second, looking to the inside. Back down the inside of the racetrack. Going to hold it firm. Going to slide up. Here comes Kyle on the inside. Going to skate up the racetrack. 3 wide. Boo in the middle. Going to get sandwiched between the Chevrolets. And that Dodge is going to work his way back as cars are up on the wall in turn 2. Now they're 3 wide for position going out into turn 3. Kyle just turns in on Raja. They're 3 wide fighting for you. Here comes Liam on the inside of the racetrack. They're still 3 wide. Now Boo's going to make it 4. Boo made it 4 for a second, I believe. And now we're coming down the front stretch once more. Ofer pushing Kyle down the front stretch. Not enough of a run. Going to keep it 3. And Raja's going to benefit from that. Down into turn 1. Raja going to skate way up the racetrack. To the inside goes Ariel in the other 48 car. Now they're 3 wide once more as the battle for the lead is settled. But this battle is all but settled. Now down into 3. Ariel skates up the inside. Here comes Big Ty. Big Time, whatever his name is. Yeah, you can see I have not done this in a while. Now out of turn 4, they're 2 by 2 apart. Apart from them, single file all the way through is Schwarb looks to the inside, going to keep looking. 3 wide down into 1. He's going to benefit from that. Aerial almost up. He does hit the wall, in fact. Here comes Kyle back on the inside. Still trying to gain even more. He's going to cut Schwarb off. No, he isn't. All clear. And now it is single file all the way through, but the draft is tremendous. Raja under threat. Here it comes Kyle to the inside of the racetrack. The Chevys fighting for the, I think this is the 2, 3, 4, 5th spot. Still 3 wide back there, sort of. And now Kyle gets ahead of Raja and is going to work his way forward. Sandy way out. Now down into turn 1. The battle continues back here. Boo on the inside of Liam. Going to take the spot. Liam loses all his speed in the center. Going to get ran up the track by Kyle into the wall. They're going to keep it clean for the most part. Only lap 4. If this 1 hour streaming limit is true that YouTube is showing me, then this is going to be a big problem. I love YouTube. No, I don't. I hate YouTube. And now Liam in the wall. Sorry, I was tabbed out. That is the biggest mistake I've ever made while broadcasting. Liam has ended up in the wall. You saw that. You don't need my commentary as he almost goes up and over. Through the grass, he's still sliding. No friction on that grass. Slap into the wall. He's a single car accident, so that is not going to constitute a caution. Going to impale the wall in turn 1. Now Boo and Leo fighting for the second position. Leo has been caught. Boo to the inside, going to turn Leo almost. They're both on the apron going into turn 3. Here comes Ariel to the inside of the racetrack. Schwarb up the racetrack into Leo. They're wrecking. Are they going to save it? I don't know. Yes, they did. Now down the front stretch. Time on the inside of Raja. Raja sticks the outside lane well. And Time is going to get by just barely. But here comes Kyle once more trying to move his way forward. On a roll so far as 4 cars have been stricken to the rear, including Leo, who's just running in second. Liam is stopped on the bottom of the racetrack. They may need to throw a caution for that. We will see in a moment. Kyle still running where he was before all of this began. And now up into the 4th spot. Time to his outside, pushing Boo down the front stretch in that number 12 Dodge. To the inside he goes with the draft. Is he going to clear? Yes, he will. Time. Training with Boo and Raja. Down into the corner. Boo going to get sent up the racetrack. Still suffering from a lack of draft as Schwarb gets himself back into the fight. And they're fighting behind with Ofer and Leo, and they're in the wall. Meanwhile, this is single filed out for the time being, but they're going to get back double file real quick. Now lap 7. Time and Raja overshoot the corner to an extent. Both have to let out. And now Kyle sets his sights on Ariel, who's now running in the second position. The battle of the 48s will continue momentarily. Now down through turn 2. Kyle did not gain anything from what it looks like, as Liam has rejoined the race in front 2 laps down. Time to the inside. Time down to the inside of the racetrack. Maybe going to make the pass on Kyle. I think he's clear. Yeah, he is clear. He makes the pass on Kyle. Here comes Raja on the outside. Going to switch back on Kyle to way inside of the racetrack. Kyle up the racetrack. Raja way down, and he's going to get a shot at the pass here. Now down the inside, almost got turned by Kyle as he skated up the racetrack. Ugh. He's going to make that pass. Now he sets his sights forward on Time. And Time making a move on Ariel down to turn 3. What a move. Late move. Going to skate up the racetrack. Are they going to end up in the wall? Doesn't look like it. Now coming out of 4. These TV cams are not doing it justice. And that stupid, stupid menu is blocking the battle. Ariel got ahead of time there. Kyle and Raja fighting for it. This is very nice racing. We only have 12 cars in the field today, but if we get a bigger race, this is going to be a really, 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 really good package. On top of it already being exquisite for racing. They're really getting their elbows out. We're only 1/6 of the way through the race. Yeah, let me check something on YouTube here. Okay, it says live with no limit, so we're going to hope that I don't have a 1 hour limit. Oh, man. Oh, that would be really bad if we do, because it says there's a 1 hour limit on my end, on the studio end of things. That would just be one more problem. What the hell? That's fun. Yeah, OBS is just broken. I'm going to have to fix OBS. Oh. Never mind. Oh, Shorb got turned. Shorb got turned as I was looking at OBS. He's up in the air. He's going to spin it around. He saved it. What a move. Going to lose those spots, though. Now the battle with Boo and Raja and Leo starting to work its way into the picture. These guys are fighting for, it's scrolling, I can't tell. It's the first, second, or fourth, like 5th position. Yeah, 5th position. The inside goes Raja. Leo going to go way up the racetrack into the wall. Raja's going to get turned. No, he isn't. He saved it. Now side by side down the back, way down the racetrack, basically off of it. What a pass to the inside of the racetrack. Here comes Leo on the inside. Went way up the racetrack into Boo, and that's going to lose both of them a lot of time. Raja won that battle. Now the battle for the 2nd position. Heating up once more as the 48s go back to dueling. As they come up on the lap car of Liam, who is 2 laps down. He will have to yield probably at the hand of race control in a moment. Yeah, he's way off the pace relative to the leaders. He's going to have to yield. As they come out of 2, Kyle almost up on the wall. Ariel got a way better run out of the corner. Competition caution in 2 laps from race control. Now it's really on to get the positions before the caution because they're going to have to refuel as this game lags a little. I know you guys can't see the lap count right now. It's lap 14. I'm working on fixing that. OBS is all sorts of broken tonight for those who just tuned in. Now Ariel in front as they get ready to come back to the competition caution. Santi has ran away with the lead. He is out there. And now we're going to go back to Kyle and Ariel as they fight past the lap car of Liam. Now they're going to make it through. Liam gets out of the way. Now Kyle back to the inside of Ariel. Still there on the inside. Still there. Almost hooked him. Time going to make himself part of this battle maybe as Ariel keeps the bottom tight. And Kyle's going to skate up the track. Time in the wall. Kyle way down the bottom now with the draft. And there's the competition caution we were expecting. Rack him up. We're in a pit. These guys do have fuel. They have 5,000 milliliters of fuel. I think that's the number, which in actual terms, that is not much fuel at all. But, you know, Roblox, so who cares? As I guess we have Alan Plays Roblox coming into this race. He does not look to be the pace car. Does not look to be the pace car driver. I guess these guys are pacing themselves. What are we doing? Come on. Come on, guys. Get it in order. I know they can't hear me, but get it in order. It's not hard as the game lags ferociously again. I know nothing's wrong with my internet. Alright, I'm going to fix the screen for you guys because that's a little Oh, the scroll got, like, magnified. That's what happened. I'm going to put that back up on the screen for a moment so I can see. Gotta fix this before the, before we go back green. So I'm going to do that now because it got all messed up. Alright, there we go. Scroll's fixed, and I'm going to fix the screen here too. Why is that invisible? There we go. Okay, Roblox bring. I cut it, and it. I can't do it with OBS sometimes. I really can't. OBS is like giving me reasons not to exist. What was the button? Alt? I think it was Alt. Cut the screen. Yeah, it was. There we go. Fixed it. Bob the Builder. I'm going to get copyright struck for saying that. Oh, and the ticker's different, so I got to fix. This is more of a test broadcast. I'll have it more refined before the next race. Stick that there. As we catch up to Shorb, who I assume did not pit. Interesting choice, unless he just got a really short stop. These guys cannot make it to the end on field. We still cannot figure out how to pace for the life of us. OBS is frozen again. It's probably something to do with my monitor, if I'm being completely honest. And now we are going green this time. So, yeah, Shorb is your leader with Cool Santy in second. He's led every green flag lap so far. So, Shorb going to lead us back to the green. Out of turn number 4 we come. You may notice it's very kind of bright in terms of the colors. I added color correction because it's very dull as we're wrecking behind. We're going to go back to green. Now Sandy got dumped. Leo got dumped. They're all in the grass. And Leo is out of the running for now until we get the next caution. That's unfortunate. We may have to look at penalties for that guy, whoever dumped him. I was paying attention to the leaders. We are 3 wide. Sandy on the outside of Time and Boo. And they're 3 wide once more. Time becomes sandwiched between Boo and Sandy. And now they're going to move on by Time as he gets slowed down way too much. Now Kyle skates up the racetrack in front of Time, and as for the lead battle, Ariel is taking the lead from Shorb. Shorb was never that fast relative to the leaders. Now out of turn number 4 to complete the first lap after the caution ends. Now Raja on the inside of Shorb trying to make a move. Boo on the inside, maybe 3 wide, maybe. No, not going to make it 3 wide. Going to get a bump from Sandy, though. Sandy to the inside of the racetrack. Going to make a move on him. Probably going to get by. He's the fastest car on the racetrack right now, so that would be expected. Raj, a very nice run into the corner. Can he get one out? No, we can't. Here comes Sandy to the inside. Now going to move out. Going to cross him over. No, Raja was ready for that. To the outside he goes. Now we'll learn if Cool Sandy has the outside lane figured out. We will never know, I guess. Until now, he does have it figured out. He's looking to do the switchback on Raja, and he does so. But they're going to get up on the wall. Just ever so barely kept it out of the wall, though. So, yes, I was wrong. Already half an hour in. Oh, yeah, it extended. Yeah, infinite stream length. YouTube Studio just does that. Okay, good. That's very good. Now Raja following Sandy. And they're 4 wide. They are 4 wide back here, almost. What a battle. Shorb in the middle of these 2 Hendrick cars with Time behind in the Roush 99. Look at that 15 car. Down to the inside of the racetrack. Now Boo making himself a part of the fight. This is a 5 car, maybe even 6 car battle if Ofer can compete. Now down the back straightaway they go. Kyle on the outside of the racetrack. Still there at his door. Schwarb hit the apron. Schwarb hit the apron. He's up the racetrack. Kyle's up the racetrack too. Here comes Allen. Allen up high, going to get way, way high above his teammate. Not teammate, but there's no custom schemes yet. So guess what? He's his teammate just for tonight. Allen up the track, no draft. Watch that speed board. That is live. That clocks everyone's speed at a certain point. Don't know what exactly the point is, but it's somewhere down near turn 1. Is there 3 wide? Boo on the inside, going to pull up in front of Kyle. Oh, 3 wide, getting dicey. Now out to the inside. Kyle going to throw a big, big block to the inside of the racetrack. And Boo just gained 3 positions. 2-3 positions. It's very nice as the lead battle's heating up. Sorry, I'm gagging down gallons of water. Now Sandy to the outside of Ariel. Going to make the move for the lead to get back into the lead as we are on lap 22 of 60. Not time for these guys to pounce yet in all reality, but still they're going to do it anyways. To the outside. Sandy did not make the pass. Now he's going to try it down the back straightaway if he's got the run. Doesn't look like it. Sandy sends it way down the inside. Ariel checked up huge. Here comes Sandy to the inside of the racetrack, trying to make the pass on Ariel. And he does so. Sandy back to the lead. Now I'm expecting him to run off. How about you? I want to know your feelings about this in the comments. Really quick, now that that's over, I'd just like to say I'm sorry if this has been a little bit boring in terms of the commentary. Like I said, haven't done this in a while, and I have nobody else in the booth with me tonight. So, yeah, just me, and it's hard to do it on your own when you're doing this. So, yeah. Now Ariel on the outside of the racetrack, or sort of the outside of the bottom, rather. Sandy way up on the wall, but he's running away already. He has this track figured out. He's running away. And there's a caution. Why is there a caution? I'm assuming it had something to do with Liam. Also, I'd like to note Toddy turns left is now in the race. I guess it's up to halfway they let people in. I don't know. Not my job to read the rule book. As they all wreck it coming to the yellow. What are we doing, guys? Come on. Come on. Drive the car. Come on. Come on. Drive. There we go. All right, now we're in line. Cool Santy's your leader on lap 24 of 60. Nothing notable going on under this caution other than the bumping and beating. Leo slow at the back. You know, I'd like to mention his username is Leo on pole. He was not on pole. He was second. Now he's fallen to the rear, so that's unfortunate. Anyways, Ariel in second at the moment, followed by Raja, Board, and I don't know if the hey, you guys can see it in 1080. And everybody comes. No, Allen's not going to come down pit road. Kyle and Liam aren't either. Interesting. And we got speeders. Oh, Leo and Ofer sped into pit road. And Schwarb is all in the middle of that. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be really interesting. They're stuck 3 wide. Schwarb going to make it in the box K. Ofer in the box J. Not in the box J, but the box in between. Is he trying to get it into the box? He's trying to get it into the K box. Officials are going to have to look at that. He's going to the back anyways for speeding. But nonetheless, they're going to have to look at that. Oh, that's Zonif. Okay. Okay, so Ofer is Zonif. Got it. Yeah, I'll learn these things as we go. It's only week 1. Now here we are coming out of turn number 2. Raja is spinning wildly back there. We're going to get out of the spectate camera. We're going to go ahead and do some free cam footage here. Welcome to the free cam. They're currently running down the backstretch. Alan is your leader, with the 48 of Kyle behind and the 31 of Liam in third. Are we going back green? Yes, we are. So we're going to go ahead and get back in the actual thing. You know what? Speed up, please. Speed up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, free cam. Thank you. Do the digger cam. That thing they used to do in the 2000s. Here we go, back green. Oh, Sandy already off the racetrack. Already headed toward the back. He's way in the back. Now he's spinning. He's spinning. He's going to save it. They're 4 wide in turn 1. This is not good. Liam's around. Liam's way around. He saved it too. Up in the wall, but he saved it. They're 4 wide again. Ariel in the wall. He's spinning. He's spinning. He saved it. Chaos on the restart. Allen out to a comfortable lead. Now Kyle under threat for the second position. Raja to the inside. They'll throw it under him. Way up the racetrack they go. Here comes Shorb to the inside of the racetrack. Not going to get the run out of the final corner. As we're getting ready to come down the halfway here. Raja way on the inside of the racetrack. They're wrecking. Sandy in the wall almost. Yes, he's going to just graze it. He saved it. Again, no he didn't. Kyle's around. They're wrecking. Kyle's up in the air to the catch fence. What a wreck. They're all up in the wall. Kyle can't get spun around in the right direction. He's pinned between Leo and Shorb, and the caution is out. As they continue to wreck down the back, Kyle's going to get up in the air. Whoa! What a flip. Down the back straightaway. He's tipping down the back straightaway. Into turn 3. Is he gonna roll over? I guess not. He's stuck on his lid. Gonna have to wait for race control to flip him over. There we go. Race control has flipped him over. As they race back to the caution, I guess, unless they're just... Oh, board's up in the air. Board boo. Oh, he's up. Whoa, way up in the air. Backflip into the catch fence. What a flip. Oh, my God. What are these physics? What are these physics? Oh. Board just spinning it out front. These physics are wild. I didn't know the cars had... I didn't know they were just this wild. We drove the 2013 Nationwide cars in the tryouts, so I don't know what... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these. They're a little special, I guess. 40 minutes, and they're giving me an hour and a half now, at least on my end. So hopefully, like the other limit, that is not true. It would be very unfortunate if it is, because we are only halfway through this race. Pit road is open. Anybody going to take? Allen going to take? Sandy going to take? Half the field going to take. Apparently, it's going to matter for field as multiple speeders. Board boo and time stay out. A lot of speeders. A lot of speeders. Sorry, like you said, gagging down 10 gallons of water. Extreme health. Very healthy. Good. Now Shorb out of his box. 3 wide. 3 wide out of pit road. Who's going to get it? Probably Ariel. They all run the same speed. Yup, it's going to be Ariel getting the position out of pit road. Now we're going to hit halfway in about 2 laps here as Liam gets back in it. His name is on the thing twice. That's an interesting bug with the spectate anyways. Allen going to go, I guess he's going to head up the rear for his speeding penalty. Obviously, I don't know what's going on in the race stage. Not in there at the moment, but nonetheless, looks like that is the case. As guess who is in the lead? It is Board Boo. If I can find him. There we go. I wish I could use QE to cycle the cars. That would be great. Now, green this time. Very late call for such. Here they come back to the start zone. And green flag. Oh. That was funky. Now, not as chaotic this restart so far. Not 3-4 wide. Don't know what that's for. What? Alright, so scoring error on the top of the screen. Oh, stage. Alright. Oh, time got spun. Time got spun around. He's upside down. Time is upside. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a wreck. Oh, he's come back up the track. Oh, he's come back up the track. Oh, no. Time in the wall again. It's a disaster class coming to the stage. That's what it was for. And caution. As they wreck across the line. What? Aerial up in the air now. He's going aerial. See what I did there? Anyways, yeah, caution's out again. So that's fun. This has been an interesting race so far, to say the least. What's it looking like for weather? Tomorrow. Ew. Okay. Anyways, 30 laps to go. We are now at the halfway mark of this race. It's been a very eventful one. Green this time, pits will not open. Various different strategies being played out with the pits. Obviously, Boo made the decision to stay out on the last caution. Now, once more, here they come out of turn number 4. Single file. Gonna crawl back to the start zone. Raja hanging back to get that big launch. Here he comes. Big shove, green flag. Leo's already out of line. They're all already out of line. Allen all the way up the racetrack. Here they go down to turn number 1. Oh, he got turned. The 12 got turned. He got turned way around. Boo's around. He's in the wall. Raja just spun him way around and City back to the front. They're all wrecking everywhere. They're all wrecking everywhere. This is horrible. Oh, Boo's going to take the terrible angle into the wall. And now he's going to spin it. He's going to go up in the air maybe. No, they're not. But no, he's not. He's going to, oh my God, Raja's in the air. Over's in the air. Everybody's in the air. Ariel's going aerial again. They're wrecking. Caution's out finally. Oh, time in the catch fence. Oh, wow. They cannot get it going aerial up in the air again. The blowover script is very aggressive in these cars. Toddy is spinning around. Oh, he just got... Did he just, like, intentionally leave or did he get banned? I can't tell. Yeah. I guess he just left, so he will not be scored for points. Fastest lap still goes to Sani, assuming that was his qualifying run. Green this time, pits not open again. You could just say pits closed in big capital letters. I think they would get that, whatever. Not my job to question the officiating. Except for when it's blatantly obvious and it needs to be questioned, which there have been no moments of that tonight. Only the physics have been questionable. We have the Goodyear blimp up there, by the way. And a helicopter. Goodyear blimp doing its job, as it has been for so many years at stock car races. Now, Sandy off the last corner, going to bring them back to the green flag for another attempt at getting going. Here they come, crawling, and they're go, go, go. Now they're 3 wide in the back. Boo flying up the field. Still double wide through most of it. 3 wide. Now Ariel takes it 3 wide. Over going to get shoved up the racetrack. They're 3 wide in the back. Meanwhile, 3 wide in the front. Allen on the outside. Going to move way up into the 3rd position. Now Raja is going to take the draft from him. And oh, time almost got turned. They're 4 wide. They're 4 wide. There goes Raja. Raja hard in the wall. Up in the air. Oh my goodness. And he's upside down. That's going to have to be... Nope. That's not going to be a caution now. Yep, that's not going to be a caution now. Raja, shit out of luck. That's very unprofessional of me, but that's the best way to put it. Shit out of luck. Now Allen to the inside of Liam, who's the highest he's been all day, after being 2 laps down at the beginning of the race when they set the laps. Which, yeah, they did that, I guess, this last caution. When they set the laps, everybody gets their lap back, no matter, they're all in the lead lap, no matter what lap they were on before the laps were set. Now time to the outside of Boo, gonna stick up there maybe. Not enough for a run. We'll see as the transition gives them the speed. Yeah, not enough of a run as we come down to 25 laps to go. Now Liam down the inside, going to fight time for the position, making it just almost 3 wide. Now there are 3 wide. Shorb on the inside. They are packed up for this spot. Board going to back out. Board Boo. Now up the outside, time got on the wall there. We're going to turn our attention to the battle between Liam and Shorb and Kyle. Not 3 wide anymore, but it could very well be going down to turn 1. Kyle's got the draft. They're both coming up to Shorb in some way, shape, or form, incrementally. That was the word I was looking for. Liam ran way up the racetrack. Time in the wall. Time hard in the wall. He's going to go up in the air. Oh, that's a backflip and a half. Somebody clipped that. Oh. Wow. Great gymnastics from Time. That's move of the race right there. Now, Liam on the outside of the racetrack, going to lose out to Kyle. Very bad line through the corner unless he's pitting. No, yeah, he's pitting. Yeah, Liam's pitting. Can he get down to pit road speed? Nope, he's going to have to do a drive-through probably. Now the battle between Leo and Kyle heats up as the rest of the field is single file. Leo going to go up the racetrack with Kyle. Is Kyle going to back out? Yes, he will to an extent. Leo in the number 44 Toyota Camry. Moving his way down the racetrack. Try to break any draft behind. Kyle going to back up his entry. Here he comes. He sends it to the inside of the racetrack. Going to move way up the racetrack. Out of turn number 4. And he completes the pass. I really wish I had someone in here to help me with this commentary. Anyways, Leo's up in the wall. So that's fun. Liam's just way down the racetrack. He's rejoining from pit road. That's why. Now Leo to the back bumper of Kyle. Let's see if we have a rear camera. We might not. We have a roof camera. Okay, as we are going down the front stretch, Leo just incrementally inching towards Kyle. Getting ready to come down to 20 to go here. It's going to be go time sooner or later for these guys. So I'm hearing a car in my left ear. No, that's just Leo's engine. That's oddly in my left ear for some reason. Yeah, Kyle's starting to pull the gap out. So never mind what I said about gains. It is fully single file right now. But I will verify that. No, it is not. We have a battle between Boo and Zonif. I gotta get used to calling him Zonif. Because Bofer is just stupid. 20 laps to go now. Yeah, truly single file. We have guys peeling off the pit. Who's that just peeled off? It was a red car. Unless I'm schizophrenic. It was Time, yeah. Time down pit road. I guess they are in their fuel window now. Time into his box. Insert pit stop noises here. Out of pit road he comes. He's going to get lapped by Sandy. Nobody else coming down pit road. Maybe they'll save that for later if they can't make it. 214.8 miles an hour down in the corner for Allen. To Time's 60-something miles an hour. I think it was 60.8. So Time rejoined the racetrack after his pit stop. Shorb and Leo getting into it in turn 3. They're both going to have to back out. Boo and Zonif also side by side. We'll see how long these battles last before they have to pit. You know, I know they're battling right now, but why don't we do this? Crank it up from Auto Club. So we're going to have to wait for them because I am not moving the free cam halfway across the track. No. Waiting for Sani, the leader of this race. Turn it up so you can hear it. Now 3 wide as we come back from the crank it up period. Ariel just got overtook by both Liam and Time down the straightaway. Now back to the inside of Liam. Gonna turn the game audio down so I can hear. Now Ariel on the inside of Time and Liam. And he's going to get past both. So wonderful pass by Ariel. But here comes Time back to the outside. Going to block him. Going to block him big. Liam to the inside of Time. Trying to do something with this. 15 laps to go. If they are not good on fuel, they're going to have to rag it out now because they cannot gain much through pit stops. They're all, maybe depending on their strategy, they're going to be doing give or take a second, up to a second more or less a field compared to their competitor, but it's not going to be big as Leo's up on the wall in turn 4. I don't know what's happening with these two. They've been ragging away at each other for however long now. Now Schwarb's going to move up into that spot ahead of time. Ugh. Well, I get all the things going wrong tonight. Hiccups and congestion and all of it. Anyways, Ariel out front of this 4-car battle. Time to the outside. He's got a bit of a draft from Liam. So has Schwarb. Now Time's got more. Now Liam on the back of Ariel, going to scoot him up the racetrack. Going to dive to the bottom. Here he comes. And he did not. He did make it. He did make it to the inside. They're 3 wide. Now back to 2. Ariel out front of Schwarb. Coming to 13 to go for them. It's 13 to go for the leader as well. He's going to be hitting 12 soon. And now Liam back to the inside of the racetrack. Trying to make the move and not going to get there this time. Now Liam going to send it in big. Time pounced on it, and now he's to the inside. Going to get just enough of a bump off of his quarter panel to do something about it, and he's going to pass Liam. These are the times right now. For anyone wondering, these are the fastest times. Sandy, by far the fastest car on the racetrack. As now Schwarb goes way up the racetrack. Ariel's going to have the run. Down the straightaway they go. It's 12 to go. They know it's time to go, and if they are short on fuel, they need to make it happen now. Now this battle has sort of simmered. As Ariel going to look to the inside of Schwarb. Not going to get there, down into 1. Oh my god, the scroll got supersized again. I hate OBS. I'm about to just switch to Streamlabs. Pay their dumb subscription or whatever they want. Anyways, I was watching that, and Schwarb went to the outside. Here comes Time on the inside. They're going to double team Ariel for the position with 10 to go. Time not going to get there on the inside. Schwarb got way up on the wall. Now it's going to be Time's job to get past Ariel. Not going to do so at the moment. Maybe he can run it up the outside in turn 1. Let's see the speed. 209 miles an hour. They are going incredibly fast down into turn 1. And now Schwarb on the inside. Going to make the move. Now here it comes on Ariel, way deep into the corner. Not going to get there. Going to have to back out. And here comes Time with the bad line helping him. Schwarb's bad line specifically. Now up the racetrack goes Schwarb. He's going to have one more shot at getting the position and challenging Ariel, but Ariel seems untouchable at the moment. And Kyle's just way out here in the 2nd position. Or 3rd position? I can't tell. Alan's 2nd. So Kyle's 3rd. These guys have been running on their own. But I'd like to know, Alan has gotten really, really close to Sandy. Like, really, really close. Like, he could be a challenger for this if Sandy just keeps running slow laps. Let's see the difference. 59. Does that sound believable? Probably not. It only counted. Alright, we're going to wait one more lap to look at that. Now Liam on the inside of the racetrack. Gonna get past Time, maybe. And time gets past him, so that's interesting. Has Allen closed the gap anymore? I don't know, but there's lap cars in front of Sandy, which could help. They're just like double teaming each other or something. They've been just slacking. I'm assuming race control is ordering them out of the way as to not interfere with the lead battle, and that's exactly what they did. That is exactly what they did. They are wrecking the leaders. They are wrecking the leaders. We are witnessing a sham before our eyes. Leo and Boo teamed up to wreck the leaders. Leo's upside down, basically. That is one of the worst moves I've ever seen. So, yeah, Leo suffers, and so did Allen. No, yeah, Sandy's weight off now. Allen lost so much time. Yeah, they're getting parked, I think. No, they're not. They're just being stupid. Anyways. Any battles going on? Yes, time's getting spun. Time is around in front of... Whoa, Ariel up on the fence. Ariel's up on the fence. He's riding the fence. Time and Ariel just spun it, and that's a caution. Going to have one more shot at this. 6 laps to go. Not going to go into overtime at the moment, but it could later. So we're going to see. We're going to see if it does. Allen's going to take the pit road. Speeding. Oh, he's just done. Okay. That's interesting. He's just done. As Shorb hits the barrels. These guys aren't really getting it together. Oh, Allen's just respawning his car. All right. Ariel down pit road. I guess they're topping off on fuel. I guess that was a concern for them. And... yeah, so... 5 laps to go. Don't know how long this caution is going to be. It could be longer than expected. Pit road is closed at the moment, so I believe those who went down, I don't know, could they get drive-thrus? Could they not? I don't know if anyone's actively watching my stream right now, but a good portion of cars went down pit road. You can see them on the screen within the past minute or so. Now Leo and Boo still in this race, so that's going to be interesting as to how the finish goes. Sandy is just spinning it in front of the field. I guess the spin physics are too high. 4 to go. Still undetermined as to overtime. I actually don't know if we have an overtime rule, so I gotta really quick check that. Wherever the rules are. If only I could find that, but no. No, why would they ever be there? Alright. Anyways, so we're going to see if we're going green this time. We still got, I believe we got a car or two cycling the racetrack. Leo's cycling the racetrack. Boo's cycling the racetrack. Zonif down to the pit road. May not go green this time. Other than that, everyone is here. Alright, so at this rate, I do think we will go to a green-white checkered, however, not in overtime. So, that is the situation at the moment. We will see how it goes down. Pits are open, so we will probably be going to overtime. Pits are officially open as the leaders all dive in. A lot of guys opting to stay out. Allen respawned his car, so he doesn't have to worry about fuel. may have just been the strategy play. No points on the line, just 250 Robux. So, you know, that's something to cheat for. So I don't know if car respawning is legal, but the pack has been ordered to stop after pit road to let these guys catch up in a timely manner. So I'm assuming we can go green this lap. Standing out of pit road. Zonif going to join at the back. So our time and Kyle. This is going to get crazy, folks. You've seen the flips, the spins, everything. I mean, you gain speed when you go backwards. Typical Roblox spin physics. It's wild. It's going to get big. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a car soar out of the racetrack. Yeah, those catch fences can only do so much, which they've done plenty tonight. We must memorialize our catch fences who have saved so many spectators tonight. So many of the approximately however many thousand spectators Auto Club could seat that are totally there. Still under red at this time. I'm in and out of tabs, so I apologize if I miss anything. I'm busy monitoring the stream to make sure it runs well. That got messed up again. That's good. Turn that off. Still under red. Soft red. As we get in order for the restart. This is going to be a 2-to-go restart. Race control has not yet ordered them to go, and now they've been ordered to go. Schwarb is going to be your leader, surprisingly, after the caution cycle, the pit cycle, rather. Yeah, it's about it for this caution in terms of information. Now it's just getting back to the line and doing this thing. Going to move it down to the inside of the racetrack for the restart. This is going to be interesting. We're going to see cars flying. I'm calling it right now. Schwarb is on 500 fuel. He's going to make it. He doesn't have to worry. I mean, he might if we go to overtime. But shouldn't have to. Anyways, here we come back to the restart zone. And green flag. Now Allen gives him a big, big shove. Big, big shove down into turn number 1. Allen to the inside of the racetrack. Going to shove Schwarb up the racetrack. Schwarb going to go back down. Here comes Sandy, who's led nearly every lap tonight. Schwarb up on the wall. They're going to wreck. They're going to wreck. No, they're not. Allen saved it. They're 3 wide behind. Here comes Sandy. Now it's Allen's race to lose. Can he hold off the hard-charging Sandy, who on the timing board is 0.3 faster almost? In terms of best lap, leave a car around. Ariel's pinned like Kyle was earlier. Is he going to go in the air? Doesn't look like it. He's going to save it. We're all clean. White flag. One. The caution's out. Caution is out. Caution is out. Caution is out. It is out. What will the call be? Caution is out. Is the white flag? Will it cycle to overtime? Caution before the white. That was seen. Pits are open this time. We will be going to overtime. What was the reason for that caution? That caution, I'm just going to flat out say it, that caution was not needed. That was one car spinning. One car precisely. There was zero need for that yellow. Anyways, pit road is open. Who's going to pit? Maybe Shorb. He's low on fuel. We know it. Allen doesn't need fuel. Sandy's going to pit. Interesting choice. Can he get back up through the field in 2 laps? Yeah, we're going to go to overtime here. We're going to be going green this time. Ariel in the grass, just skating. There is clearly zero friction down there. Leo also skating. It is all over the place, as it has been tonight. It's really been all over the place. 88's going to rejoin the field. That is Todd. Zonif gets wrecked. Boo gets wrecked. They're all getting wrecked. Toddy rejoins the field. And have a shot at the win here. So now I assume he will be going green this time. Sandy has rejoined the field, so coming down to the green-white checkered. 2 laps if we make it to the white flag. Next flag ends the race because it's just a race back to the caution from there. At least I think it will be. I was not able to find an official rule book anywhere under the last caution, so I'm doing this purely off of experience through many different leagues. Still, they're stacking up behind. Is it green this time is the question. We're going to assume yes. Are they? Green flag, yep. We're going green. Nothing from race control. Allen out front. Now Zonif up the high lane has been in the back all day. Shorb's going to cut him off. Going to get up in the wall maybe? Yes, as always. Now Boo is at the front after nearly wrecking Allen, actually pretty much wrecking Allen earlier in the race along with Leo. Now sitting in the 3rd position. Going to send it way deep. Going to send it way, way, way deep. They're going to get way up the racetrack. Allen's going to keep gapping. That was a terrible decision for Sandy to pit because it is now the white flag and he's sitting in last. Now, could Shorb do anything, or will Allen mess up to an extent where Shorb and the rest of the field can catch up as Kyle goes way up the racetrack in the back, but that doesn't matter as Toddy's almost upside down. They're wrecking in the back, but you know what? It's the white flag. That doesn't matter. They wreck in the back. Down the backstretch we go for the final time. That 5 car has been second in pace all day as we have a car upside down in the rear. It's 88 of Todd. Now, out of turn number 4. Allen plays Roblox. 45 has done everything today to keep it in line and keep it right, keep it pointed in the right direction. And now he wins at Auto Club. And a wonderful spin to celebrate. You can see those brake rotors were glowing hot. So yeah, that was some race. Now that it's over, that was an eventful race. Lots of passing. So yeah, Allen wins at Auto Club. He's going to receive the 250 Robux prize from the league. drama going down in the chat. People are calling for Leo on pole to be exiled from the league. And Kyle's very mad about his finish. But you know what? It's victory lane for Alan. So, yeah, good for him. Congratulations, Alan, for being the first winner of the season. He's going to make his way back around, I'm assuming, to victory lane, wherever that may be. It's on the front stretch. What am I kidding? It's literally right here on the front stretch. I always forget that it's right there here. All right, free cam down in the thing. I'm going to head into the stage.
I don't care. Kick Mr. Cheesebros. I came in P4. Wow. Cap. Cheese, let me speak. Do we let him speak, Cheese?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
That'd be fun.
That'll be funny. Let's see. Alright. I don't think that's the right guy, but okay.
No, it is.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait, so
oh.
Maria wants to speak. Oh, shit. Wait,
Yeah.
I thought Mr. Cheese wanted to speak.
Oh, wrong guy.
Alright. Scooteria's up here.
Yeah, yippee, hello. That was some race. Is Alan
Yeah,
Alan even in here?
Yeah, he's up here.
I'm the moderator.
Oh, hi. Yeah, congratulations on winning. What do you have to say after all of that? How long have I been streaming? 1 hour and 19 minutes. That's not as long as I expected.
Oh, yeah, I won. That's how I know.
Yo, you gotta speak more than that, bro.
What do you want me to say? I just joined late.
Talk about how terrible the race was and...
It really was one of the worst races.
You know, it was entertaining. I really think that, you know, the concurrent viewers were relatively high for a first race. It's gotten 18 views total.
Our first test race.
Yeah. It's, you know what? I think people liked it, you know, and going into Phoenix, we can build on this. This is going to be a good season. And once again, congratulations, Alan. Let me get a couple photos here if I can.
I'm terrible at this shit. I forgot how bad I am.
Alright, 3 photos will do. Anyways, I'm going to head back in my own little bubble now so I can finish up this broadcast.
Alright,
yeah.
Ooh.
Anyways, that is, those were the voices of Alan, our winner, and, Cheese, the league director. Not Cheese as in Leo. So yeah, he continues to burn it down here on the front stretch and keep getting screenshots for promo material. Fox drone cam, that's what this is like. Gotta speed it up a little. Is he gonna do the Polish victory lap? I think he's trying to. Gonna run it all the way around the racetrack. Yeah, this was a race. This was an interesting race. So yeah, my opinion of it, yeah, like I said, it was a good race. Apart from the pacing, they need to get that together. Think we can do so. Phoenix is a smaller, slower track. That will be the first race of the season as Alan continues to burn it down. Oh, that's a ferocious hit. Oh, he might be dead after that. He's in the wall. But yeah, it's been interesting so far, and the racing product is very good, apart from the aggressive spin and blowover physics. If those can be fixed, it's like peak racing. This racing has been really good. Not so much when it's spread out. Everybody kind of spread out, and then it got stoic. But when it was when it was packed up, it was really, really good, and that is something to look for in a league, and that's a good thing for a league to have, and I think we can have a very entertaining season. So, yeah, that's really about it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Of course, this was a test. This was a test stream. So like this will be better come next week in Phoenix, or however many weeks from now we do Phoenix. But yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed. We will be back for the official first race of the season at Phoenix Raceway, and yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I'm Scuderia from SRN, and I'll see you next time, hopefully with someone else in the booth. Bye!